The components of ignorance, one, is always to link a work to its potential result, consequence or benefit. And ignorance number two could be always having a reason, the word reason. So if you eliminate the word reason, then we start seeing things from a different dimension, where a lot of potency is there in our activity. So these are just two dimensions of ignorance. If you are able to deconstruct the ignorance and then eliminate everything linked to consequence, benefit, result, and having a reason to do everything. Sometimes we just need to be a little spontaneous, devoid of certain reason, or we need to recognize. That things are sometimes inevitably happening around us, for which we cannot really discover the reason or the cause for that to happen. So these two ignorances, when we eliminate them, we deconstruct the ignorance, and then we start relating to a following phenomenon by which we overvalue ignorance. We overestimate the need for a reason, a logical reason to act. Sometimes we need to act spontaneously. So how much do we value, how much do we overestimate the components of ignorance? For example, I may like to have gulab jamun, I may like to have a cake or a chocolate. Now, maybe I have already indulged in sweets the entire day, and now there's an overwhelming, overbearing grip. My free will, the power of free will, my willpower dictates, do not eat any more sweets today. But the overwhelming, the overbearing sweetness of sweet superimposes itself on my willpower. Now that's an ignorance. You may call it addiction. So I need to understand, how do I evaluate this overwhelming, overbearing imposition of ignorance on my willpower. I need to understand how much value do I give to the dimension of reason and logic. Perhaps it's overvalued. Now I need to tweak the overvalue to put a balance and start relating to spontaneity. And then if I deconstruct the mystery of ignorance by each component, and if I evaluate in its right evaluation without overestimating, without overvaluing the need to depend on some of the parameters of ignorance, then perhaps I'm devoid of ignorance and wisdom will shine forth and creativity is already there.